One incompetent government agency right to another. Last night I told you how tenuous our foreign oil supply is and how we are just one world event away from $7 a gallon gasoline. It is becoming ever clearer that we need to identify clean, realistic, and domestic energy alternatives. Our continued way of life depends on it. The real story is a Purdue University engineer and National Medal of Technology winner says he's found a way to replace gasoline with, get this, water. But the U.S. Department of Energy is now standing in his way. As I'm sure you have figured out if you've watched this show for more than 10 minutes, I'm not exactly a genius, really even book smart, or really, quite honestly, all that literate. But even I understand that desperate times call for desperate measures, and anyone who says they've got a solution to our dependency on foreign oil deserves all the support that we can give them, especially if the answer lies in water. Energy independence is good for America, and you would think that the Department of Energy would know that. Now, if you're already suspicious about the government being in bed with big oil and big business, the next few minutes not really going to help all that much. Professor Jerry Woodall is a professor at Purdue University who is trying to develop this technology. Professor, talk down to me for a minute. How do you power a car with water?
Well, you need to split it first. You need something that will take the hydrogen away from the oxygen. And the way I do it is I make alloys of aluminum and gallium, two different elements. As you know, aluminum by itself doesn't do anything when you put it in water, but if you add gallium to it, the gallium removes the passivating oxide on aluminum and allows it to react with water. It will split water, forming hydrogen and aluminum oxide. Okay, so that's how we do it.
And you're saying that the problem or the key to this is you don't actually need a pumping station.
Right. I can carry my aluminum in the back of my car.
And so who is the problem that nobody is going to make a lot of money on this? Is that what it is?
Well, I think you can. The problem right now is that this is very new, and if I do say so myself, it's revolutionary, and it takes time for revolutionary ideas to permeate society where they become recognized as useful things.
Okay, so the government is not helping you. They're starting to withhold funding. Is that accurate?
Well, I wouldn't say they're withholding it. I haven't had a chance to get any from them yet, but I'm not panicked yet because it takes time to get people on board about new ideas.
And what about private enterprise? Why not just go to private enterprise?
Well, I've been doing that. I've actually started a small company with an entrepreneur in Indianapolis, and we're going to try to brand this stuff on a small scale and let it grow from that, hopefully.
Okay, now do we have to change over? Can this power a regular combustion engine?
Yes, as you probably already know, the major automobile companies have experimental vehicles running on hydrogen. And remember, all I'm doing is I'm making a stored form of energy that will convert water into hydrogen on demand.
Okay, how long would it take? Let's say all of a sudden our gas prices spiked up to $7. How long would it take for us to be able to have this technology and me to run my car with it?
Okay, that's a good question. I'm not an economist and I'm not a market guy. It will take, so there will have to be some sort of infrastructure because you can't just throw aluminum cans into your trunk, although it's a great idea. You will need to be able to make up cassettes or some form of this aluminum alloy that I make and add water to it in a vehicle, so it has to be engineered. If I had to guess, so I'm quite confident that my grandchildren will be using aluminum in cars. Whether my older son will be using it anytime soon, I'm not sure of. It's going to be done.
Okay.
It's all about money in the marketplace.
All right, Jerry, thanks a lot. That is the real story tonight. Up next, a dangerous trend. A new study says 40% of kids as young as 3 months old are watching TV or videos for more than 5 hours a week. We'll have the story in just a second.